Logan Dickman of the H will stand it now.
Heartbreaking slider that time, and it just got away from that young catcher. We got a man on first base, and nobody else knows the ball game.
Logan Dickman standing in here. Dickman, third leading hitter for Mfl-Marmac, a .319 average. 13 runs, 23 hits. There's a strike taken in her half. 4 doubles, 1 triple, 19 RBI. Second on the team in that category for the Bulldogs. Mfl-Marmac, 11 and 19 on the season. There's a ball misses downstairs for ball 1. We're even now. 1-1 the count.
He's a big guy, and he does drop down just a little bit, so it's pretty much a challenge to hit against out there.
Parker Cray threw a perfect game back in early June against West Branch on the Tuesday night home game, and there is a pickoff attempt going to the second baseman Cray to Monticello, and got the runner sliding in to second base there. So 1 out.
Actually, he got a pretty good jump. It was a nice throw by the catcher. Did a good job putting the tag on him out there, too.
Monticello to Monticello. Jacob to Derek. 1 down. 1-2 the count. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. The second strikeout. And out number 2 brings up Austin Schulte now, the pitcher of record for Mfl-Marmac, with 2 down now here in the top of the first inning. Defensively, for the Panthers, Gray, Ivan, and McDonald left to right. Minster, Monticello, and Newhart around the infield third to first. Monticello, the catcher, and Parker Cray, the senior right-hander, the only senior on this team. Will be attending Upper Iowa University, play baseball. There's a little looper left side, and there is the third out of the inning. It's Matt Monticello has his short. Pop off the shortstop for out number 3. We go to the bottom half of the first. No score from Dyersville. Back into this from KMCH Sports.
In Manchester, Indiana, Hogan at 563-922-9026. Today, Hillside Manufacturing, and operated GM dealer in Manchester.
Contracting needs. Turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building, and new home construction, call the experts. Lucky Building Service in Manchester. 56.
Begin your road to
And welcome back in to Jake Field here in Dyersville, along with Institute producer Calvary Washington, John Swisher, Dan McLean, back with you here at the bottom of the first inning. Monticello taking on Mfl-Marmac here tonight in this Class 2A District 7 first rounder. Swing and a miss. Monticello after a ball. 1-1 the count now here to Matt Fl-Marmac, one of the talented juniors on this team. 8 juniors on the roster, and there's a strike taken for strike 2. 1-2 the count here in Fl-Marmac. Facing the pitcher, Austin Schulte, number 1 man for Mfl-Marmac. Ball gets by the catcher, rolls to the backstop there for 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. Austin Schulte is a start here tonight. A 4-4 record, 53 innings pitched, 68 hits against him, 49 runs against, 26 earned runs, a 3.43 ERA, 22 walks, 1 hit batter, 45 Ks. Opponents are hitting .292 against him. Ball 3 got away inside there. Full here, 3 balls and 2 strikes. This ball is grounded up the middle, and it'll slide into center field. First hit of the game for the Panther offense, right up the middle on the ground. Wasn't a extremely hard hit ball, but got the trick done as the shortstop Hertramp was not able to get there in time before it rolled into center field. And Matt sets the table for his brother Derek Fl-Marmac now, the twin brother. Second baseman Derek stands in here with nobody out, runner on first.
I think you'll see Monticello try to make things happen on the base pass tonight. John, they like to run. They've got some good speed. They're pretty aggressive generally.
Fl-Marmac is 17 of 19 in the stolen base department. This one gets away from the catcher.
They just stole second base to make me look smart.
Yes, indeed.
Well, sounds smart anyway.
As Fl-Marmac into second base. Derek stands back in with a 1-0 count. Long look in by Schulte here, getting his side. Now the 1-0 off-speed pitch stays up for ball 2. 2-0 the count. Monticello was ranked 9th last week, unranked in the rankings that came up this past week. Head coach Soper and the Panthers make a run here in the postseason. Lost second round last year to Cascade, 5-3 here in Dyersville. Past 4 seasons, head coach Soper and the Panther program 91-41. 21 season in 2012, 30 in 2013, 22 last year, and 19 so far this year. Ball strike 1, and now strike 2. Call him on the outer half to Derek Fl-Marmac. 2-2 the count. The runner on first, nobody down. You're on this beautiful Saturday evening for baseball. 75 degrees. It feels like temperature 79 with that humidity up there at 82%. Winds out of the southeast at 7 miles per hour. This one has popped up and out of play right side. And the count will stay at 2-2. Got lucky with the storms. They came early, dropped some rain down the KMCH listening area, but got out of here. The sun came out, got awful humid, and it dried things up, and hopefully things will stay away for tonight as there is a ball outside for ball 3. We're full out, 3-2.
It's a beautiful night for a ball game, and this is a beautiful baseball park. It's just really something special and always has been.
3-2 the count. Schulte with the pitch. Here's ball 4. Bounces in the dirt, gets by the catcher on the 4th ball as Fl-Marmac will make his way down to first. Matt Fl-Marmac gets the 3rd on the wild pitch. And it brings up Jesse Iben here with 2 on and nobody out in the Panthers half of this first inning.
I think Monticello kids will be as patient at the plate. Josh Soper is really big on not helping that pitcher out. Make him throw strikes, go with the pitch, make things happen on the bases.
Jesse Iben standing in, the center fielder, takes a ball outside and low. Iben is a 368 hitter coming on. 19 runs, 28 hits, 8 doubles, 20 RBI, 76 at bats. Pitch downstairs. Gets by the catcher. Fl-Marmac will come in to score the first run of the game for the Panthers as Derek Fl-Marmac makes his way to second base. Another wild pitch, and it scores the first run of the game for Monticello. 1-0 here in the bottom of the first inning. Iben standing in with a 2-0 count. 2-0 on the way. This one is laced into right center field. That's going to get down and roll. Right fielder gets to it. Not before Marmac turns the corner, heads for home. Sliding in safely at second base is Jesse Ivan. So the RBI double for Jesse Ivan plates the second out of the game, and the Panthers lead 2-0.
A piece of base running there by Jesse Ivan. He ran hard right off the bat. The ball wasn't hit that deep in the gap, and he hustled himself a double on that.
So 2 runs in on 2 hits and a walk so far here. Number 4 batter, Mason Newhart, the junior first baseman, standing in here. Ball in the dirt, bounces in front of the plate. Shot by Burke, the catcher, keeping that in front of him that time. Newhart, leading hitter on the team, average of .458. He's got 16 RBI, 28 hits, 28 runs, I should say 38 hits. Panther team has 5 home runs on the year. Mfl-Marmac with no long balls. There's a scorcher left side past the efforting Hertramp, the shortstop, into left field. It dies on the ground before the left fielder can get to it. And coming in to score from second is Ivan. So back-to-back RBI hits. This one is a single to left field. 3-0 Monticello.
No left fielder, number 15, David Gray.
Brings up David Gray now with 3 runs in and 3 hits so far in this ball game for the Panthers offense.
I think David Gray's been a nice surprise for the Panthers this year, hitting .442, 22 RBIs, stolen 16 bases, done a nice job out in left field for him.
The junior has scored 25 times, 34 hits on the season as well. He's 16 for 60 in the stolen base department, second leading base thief on the roster. The 1-0 is skied back behind home plate, and that's going to be out of play to our left. It was laying down on the cement just outside the concession stand for strike 1, 1-1 the count. Here's to David Gray, the number 5 batter in this inning. Still nobody down. 3 runs have scored and a runner on first in the form of Mason Newhart, who had the latest RBI hit. A hit, a walk, a hit, and another hit so far in this inning for the Panther offense. Trying to move on to second round play on Tuesday night. This one's lofted in the air. That's going to get down. Long run to the left fielder, Joe Hunningsmeyer. Finally gets to it, but not before. Runners will be on second and third. So another double, second double in the inning for the Panthers.
Now batting, the catcher, number 16.
As Newhart makes his way over to third. Still nobody down. Jacob Modernock, the catcher, standing in. Jacob, the freshman, on a 7th freshman. Youngest brother of the 2 juniors, Matt and Derek Modernock. 4 total Modernocks on the roster. Those 3 who are brothers, and then a cousin, Ryan Modernock, another freshman. There's a strike on the outside corner at the knees for strike 1, 1-1 the count. The winner of this one will play Mount Vernon Mustangs, a quality team out of the WMAC Conference. Is a line drive, base hit into left field down the line. It'll roll for a while. 1 run is in. Newhart scores easily. And coming in, Gray will be the same. And getting into second for the 3rd double of the inning is Jacob Modernock on the hit down the line. So 2 more runs are in. It's 5-0. And Coach
Evan
Broadbeck is letting his pitcher pitch through this. No, they're hitting the ball well. Newhart and Gray, the latest to come in on the 2 RBI hit by the freshman Jacob Modernock. 5 runs are in. Modernock on second. Cody Minster stands in, takes a strike. 1-1 the count to Minster now, the junior. 290 hitter, 12 runs, 20 hits on the season, 10 RBI. The 0-1 from Schulte on the way. It's lifted into center field, shallow center coming on. Hefner will put it away for the first out of the inning. Fly out to the center fielder and brings up for the number 8 hitter.
No, batting, the designated hitter, number 5.
Andrew Mesher. Another one of the freshman, the DH here, or the pitcher Parker Cray in the 8th spot. So one down, runner on second base. This one is grounded left side, deep in the hole. Backhanded stop, gets away from the shortstop to his right. And Mesher will reach first base on the infield hit. Tough play for the shortstop, Hertramp. And there'll be another hit in this inning. First infield variety for the Panther offense as Marmac will make his way over to third. So one out, runners on first and third. The number 9 batter in this inning, Tyler McDonald, the right fielder, will stand in.
Yeah, even if he fields that ball cleanly, he had no play at first base.
Not at all. 5 runs in already for the Panthers here. Runner goes, snap throw down to third. The tag not in time. It was close, though, down there at third. It's a good idea by the catcher, Burt. Miller has had to turn around and go back there quickly. Was the courtesy runner out there at third base, number 4, Tyler Hospodarski, the sophomore, in the courtesy running duties.
MFL bringing their infield in, and they really have to. You can't give any more runs.
5-0 Monticello already in this bottom of the first inning. Runners on second and third, one down. Tyler McDonald, the junior, son of Monticello varsity softball coach Brett McDonald. The Lady Panthers had their season come to an end last night at 16-20 against number 8 and 3A Center Point Urbana, 9-0 in Center Point. The game you heard here from KMCH Sports. The 1-1 is rocketed on the play right side to our right. Here off the bat of Tyler McDonald for strike 2, 1-2 the count. As runners get their lead, Schulte looking in for his side here, and the 1-2 will be coming. On the way, grounded left side, shortstop there, Hertramp checks the runners, fires to first, and gets the second put out of the inning. 6-3 ground out for the shortstop for out number 2. It brings up the top of the order, Mfl-Marmac, who started this inning off with a hit and scored the first run of the ball game.
This needs to be a big out for MFL. If you can get out of this with 5 runs is a lot, but they got a man on second and third right now, and 2 more runs really makes it a hole to dig out of.
Strike there to Mfl-Marmac. Marmac had the first of 6 hits so far this inning for the Panther offense. They lead 5-0. Pitch from Schulte's outside, too far for a ball. We're even now, 1 ball and 1 strike. First of a triple header tonight from KMCH Sports, as we'll have a Class 4A regional semifinal softball. Bill Logan will greet you around 7 o'clock from Sill Field as the Hawks of West Delaware take on the Western Butte Bobcats. There's a swing and miss, and the pitch in the dirt bounces out in front of the plate in fair territory. First strike 2, 1-2 the count. Then we'll come back here for Anamosa Clayton Ridge Central to wrap up the Saturday night coverage after that softball game in Manchester. Others on second and third. The 1-2 is skied deep to left center field, going back to the left fielder and makes the catch. As the F7 ends the inning, 6 hits though and 5 runs. We go to second, 5-0 Monticello. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Check them out on their web at bobstephenmotors.com.
A great night out awaits you at Hartridge Golf Course. Join us for Taco Tuesday and our Thursday night specials featuring roasted chicken. Watch the Iowa games with 50-cent wings and drink specials at Hartridge, north of Manchester on 195th Street.
For your home, auto, health, and life insurance needs, American Family Insurance, Tad Mormon Agency, and East Main in Manchester. Best luck to all the area athletes and coaching staff from American Family Insurance, Tad Mormon Agency in Manchester. Your dream is out there. Go get it. They'll protect it.
Himes Construction is proud to sponsor all the area athletes, teams, coaches, and fans. For all your construction needs, see the experts at Himes Construction, Manchester.
Northeast Iowa Telephone Service in Manchester has everything you need to stay connected. Northeast Iowa Telephone has a staff of professionals available to help you get connected, from the installation of your new entertainment system to cable and data wiring in your home or business. Northeast Iowa Telephone Service is your sight, sound, and electronics connection on South Franklin Street in downtown Manchester.
Wapsie Valley Creamery in Independence has over 100 years of experience. Wapsie Valley Creamery is a family-owned business dedicated to serving Eastern Iowa farmers. Wapsie Valley Creamery in Independence, partners in excellence.
For MFL, the shortstop, number 2. And welcome back in to Dyersville. John Swisher, former Monticello and Anamosa baseball coach. Bob Hines joining me tonight here. Class 2A District 7 baseball. Panthers taking on Mfl-Marmac. Monticello leading 5-0 here as we start the second. Ground ball left side. On the bat of the number 4 hitter, Mason Hertramp. Montauk up and over. No problems with that one for the ground out. 6'3" variety. Ground out to the shortstop for out number 1. Brings up Engerzia now. Now batting the first baseman.
John Parker Craven, I noticed went out and played some catch in the sideline during that long inning. That was pretty smart, I think. Keep your arm loose. You don't want to sit too long out there.
Absolutely. It's great. A 1-2-3 inning after a walk is a throw-out, then a strikeout, then a pop-out. So your unconventional 1-2-3 inning there as Engerzia stands in here, the number 5 batter. One out here at the top of the second inning. Foul ball back to the fence behind home plate. Strike 1. 1-1 the count here. Monticello 5 runs, 6 hits. No Bulldog errors and 2 runners left on base in the bottom half of the first inning. Panthers, the home team here tonight. Their placement on the bracket. They take on Mfl-Marmac, and the winner moves on to Tuesday night at 5 o'clock to battle Mfl-Marmac. The Mustangs, good amount of them are in hand tonight, right down in front of the press box watching. There's a ground ball deep in the hole. Monarch's going to throw it, but no chance. Newhart comes off the bag smartly and grabs that ball. So the infield hit deep in the hole. Monarch, great job of just stopping that ball. It's another one of those. He wasn't going to have a play at it, but he's able to keep it on the infield.
Yeah, that's an excellent play. Just to catch the ball. And then, like you say, he had a shot before, so why not? Especially, a game like this. Make a few more things happen out there. But, yeah, it's a nice hit.
Levi Ferguson, the number 6 batter, will stand in now with 1 out, 1 on here in the top of the second inning. Panthers leading 5-0. His ball downstairs. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0 is a strike. Right over the middle of the dish. Thigh high there. We're even now. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I think Parker's going to do what Coach Soper is probably going to be the only thing he'll tell him tonight, and that's throw strikes.
Ball swung on and missed. Set up outside with the catcher, Montauk. Took it for strike 2. 1-2 the count. Swung and added for strike 2, I should say. Runner on and 1 down here. Ferguson. 1-2. It's grounded right side. Nice diving effort by Newhart. Going to get in, step on the bag. Nice play by the junior first baseman, Newhart. He dove to his right. Got that ball cleanly and stepped on the bag for the second out of the inning.
That's an excellent play, especially because he was holding the runner on.
Yeah.
He came off quick. First baseman tend to stand there on a play like that after the runner is led off and the ball's hit. But he was alert, made the play, took it himself. And, seen 2 nice plays in a row by myself.
2 outs. Brings up the number 7 hitter now, Bryce Decker. Ball is a little grounder right off the edge of the mound. The pitcher, Cray, will fire to first. Throw pulls off. Newhart inside the bag will get back here before the runner comes for the 1-3 put out for up number 3. Bottom of the second we go. 5-0 Panthers back after this from KMCH Sports.
Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader wishes all the area athletes and coaching staff continued success. They realize the hard work and dedication it takes in and out of the classroom. Good luck from everyone at Brown Sales and Leasing, your hometown dealer wherever your hometown may be.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Crop Production Services in Winthrop is proud to support all area athletes and coaches, as well as the fans. For all of your chemical seed, fertilizer, agronomy, soil sampling, and custom applications, call Crop Production Services in Winthrop.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton. Your vision is our primary focus.
Best of luck to all area athletes and coaching staff from Financial Strategies and Dave's Complete Construction. For all of your financial planning and finance needs, see Vicki at Financial Strategies in Dyersville. And for all of your construction needs, see Dave at Dave's Complete Construction in Delhi.
City of Manchester would like to wish all the area athletes, teams, and coaches the best of luck. The City of Manchester appreciates all the hard work and dedication put forth on the field and in the classroom. Go teams!
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404. For more information, your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber, big town quality with small town service. Delhi Lumber, your authorized overhead Midland door dealer, has big town quality with small town service.
Back into Jink Field here inside Commercial Club Park on this humid Saturday evening. John and Bob back with you as the Panthers lead 5-0 here the bottom of the second inning. 1-1 the count to Derek Monarnock. 2-3-4 slated for the Panthers here. Monarnock, Ivan, and Newhart. Derek Monarnock had a walk and scored the second run of the 5-run first inning. Jesse Ivan is in the on-deck circle for the Panthers. 19-10 overall. 1-0 neutral record. They're playing Mfl-Marmac here tonight. Neutral style, of course. Non-conference, the Panthers are 7-2. Ball downstairs, 3-1 the count. Talk about 10 losses. 5 of the 10 losses are to ranked opponents for the Panthers this season. They were 5-6 in River Valley Conference play in the tough north side, 3rd of 6 teams. And the leadoff walk here, the second walk given up by the pitcher Schulte, who threw 38 pitches in that 5-run first inning for the Panthers. Starts off with a base on balls, and Monarnock is on first base, brings up Jesse Ivan, an RBI hit to right field. His first time up in the first inning. This one is skied. Medium depth center field with the long outfield here in Dyersville as the right fielder Hefner gets over to it. The F8 fly out to the center fielder for out. Number 1.
Number 32. Yeah, that area out there is a place where fly balls go to die.
There's the deep, one of the deepest parks around. Straight away, center field in the 390s, 396 out there. Shaded towards left center field as there is the runner going. Throw down, not in time, as a stolen base for Derek Monarnock. Derek has his 10th stolen base of the year. He's 10 for 12 now in the season in that department as Mason Newhart stands in. A strike there, 0-1 the count, 307 down the left field line, 329 down the right field line, 315 to right field. There's a bouncing ball left side. Coach Soper tries to back up and play that one. Tough play there. Coach Soper not able to hang on that one as it was bouncing down the left field line. Third baseman will retrieve it.
I think there was a sign out by the flagpole in the cannon, but it was so far away nobody could read it. So it was 4-something, I remember that.
Cannon right behind the flag, trees there in between the scoreboard and the new advertising board that's coming here at Jink Field. The old scoreboard that they used the last several years. Got the new smaller version for this season. Pitch grounded left side. Third baseman Miller gets to it, then bobbles it, and not able to get a throw off. As runners will be on first and second with one down.
You want to reach it on the error.
So the error there, the first of the game by Mfl-Marmac. Brings up David Gray now, who had a hit to left field his last time of the first.
Well, it's certainly a fundamental of the game that you want to you stay down on the ball, but this ballpark is so well manicured, you rarely get a bad hop, so you really have to stay down on the ball. There you go.
There's a double steal as both the runners go. Monticello to third and Newhart to second. So 11 of 13 now for Derek Monticello and Newhart. Able to get his 7th stolen base, 7 of 7 now this season for the junior Newhart. 1-0 the count here from Austin Schulte. There's a strike right over at the knees for strike 1. 1-1.
Mfl-Marmac brings the infield in again. Again, you just can't give any more runs up.
As there is a ball, misses 2-1 the count. There's a ground ball at the middle, right on the mound. Fielding that one is Schulte, able to fire to first for the put-out. 1-3. Round out for round number 2. Brings up Jacob Monticello now. He had the 2 RBI hit to left field. One of the 3 doubles in that first inning for the Panthers. He stands in here with 2 out, 2 runners on. Second and third for Monticello as they lead 5-0 here in the bottom of inning number 2 of this Class 2A District 7 first rounder here tonight from Dyersville. Ball in the dirt, gets by the catcher all the way to the backstop. And the runners move up. Monticello in to score the 6th run of the game. Fastball there as Newhart gets to third.
I was about to say on the previous play, the pitcher made a nice play by catching the ball, checking the runner at third, getting the runner at first, but then next pitch, wild pitch, and he scores anyway.
So it's up. And on the infield, pitcher gets to it before the first base line, and he puts it away. The pop out to the pitcher in inning, but the Panthers have an additional run here as we go to third. 6-0 Monticello. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
A diamond of perfection deserves a jeweler of equal distinction. Kelleher selects jewelry the way you should choose a jeweler, very carefully. Trust the best. Choose Kelleher's jewelry for your jewelry. Good luck to all area athletes, teams, and coaches from Kelleher's Jewelry in Monticello.
At Community Savings Bank, it's simple. Simply Free Checking comes with free debit cards, free online banking with bill pay, free mobile money, and free thank you gifts. Find out more about Simply Free Checking at one of our 7 locations or online at csbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Call By County Disposal Incorporated for all of your residential and commercial construction disposal needs. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaching staff from By County Disposal Incorporated in Dyersville, serving Dubuque and Delaware counties.
Jay's Auto Supercenter on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Wright Funeral Home wishes all the area athletes and coaching staff the best of luck for a successful baseball and softball season. Wright Funeral Home with locations in Cascade, Dyersville, Epworth, and Farley.
Come see the guys at New Vienna Ag Automation for all of your Sukup corn drying fans, heaters, and drying floors, all in stock. Good luck to all area athletes and coaching staff for continued success from the guys at New Vienna Ag Automation, your stocking Sukup sales and service dealer in New Vienna.
Back into Dyersville, top of the 3rd inning. John and Bob back with you. 8-9-1 up for Mfl-Marmac now. Miller, Burke, and Hefner here for the Bulldogs. Ball outside there. 1-1 the count. Head coach Denny Broadback, a native of Pennsylvania, ended up in Iowa thanks to some family relations on his mother's side. Ended up at Luther College. Actually has been a hitting coach at Luther for 2 years. A couple of years back, has spent some time at the high school level. The assistant coach, Turkey Valley and Crestwood. This is his first head coach experience this year, taking over Mfl-Marmac, who was 4-17 a year ago. Trying to get the excitement back for Mfl-Marmac baseball. There's a strike taken to the outside corner by Miller. He goes down with a looking strikeout. The third strikeout of the game. First looking variety found number 1 here in the third. Brings up number 9 batter now, Bryce Burke. Coach brought back a nice chat with him before the game. Positive, realized coming in, he took the job last December. Coming in, there wasn't any expectations for this program. And there was a ball into center field. Ivan dove for that one, not only to hang on to it as he dove, and momentum took him to the ground, kind of jarred him a little bit. Ball popped out, and Burke will be on first base.
It's the ground can't cause a fumble, right, John? Is that the rule?
Yes, that's true.
Yeah. Late arriving crowd for Monticello. They're sitting there with their program and fanning themselves. It's warming up here.
The LA-type crowd for Monticello. There's a good majority of them seated before the game, but there's been some strolling in here. As feel the same we saw last night at Center Point, taking in the girls' final game of the season. Unfortunately, is that their season came to an end against CPU. There's a strike going on the count to the leadoff man, Ty Hefner, who was struck out but reached, and then was caught stealing, thrown out by Monardoc for the first out of that first inning. Ball here, 1-1 the count. On one is downstairs, pops away from the catcher. The runner at first base went back to the bag instead of having his lead and going towards second base. That's a learning issue there.
It is. You have to kind of anticipate. I mean, there's some judgment involved there, but there's no doubt I think he could have made it there.
He had a good secondary league, but headed that way, he would have been there safely, you would think. There's a strike at the outside corner above the knees for strike 2. 2-2 the count. Here's Ty Hefner, the leadoff man for Mfl-Marmac. One of the sophomores. 5 sophomores, 4 freshmen, 2 8th graders, 4 seniors, and 4 juniors on this 19-man roster for Mfl-Marmac. It's a piece of this one. He swung and missed. I thought it was a foul ball the way it came away from the plate there, but it was a swing and a miss. And he'll be out there because the runner was on first. He'll be able to advance. The second will Burke. So out number 2 on the swinging strikeout. The 4th strikeout of the game for Parker Gray, his 3rd swinging variety. There's a ball. This is outside for ball 1, 1-0 the count. This one is popped up right side. Right fielder going back. McDonald will get to it with his back towards right field and hauls it in. He has 9 for out number 3. He's got the bottom of the 3rd. Monticello rolling here in the first round district game. 6-0. This from KMCH Sports.
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Riker Shoes is your specialty shoe store. They carry women's shoes to size 13 and men's shoes to size 18. All sandals on sale now. Riker Shoes is open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Fridays from 9 till 6. Wednesdays, 8:30 till 5:30, and Saturdays, 9 till 4:30. Don't miss their annual sandal sale going on now. Riker Shoes, your sports shoes headquarters in Dyersville.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
For all of your residential and commercial plumbing, heating, and electrical needs, call Meyer Mechanical in Dyersville. Meyer Mechanical wishes all area teams, coaching staff, and fans continued success.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
Farmers Savings Bank offers excellent service with convenient office hours, telephone banking, and online banking. Good luck from Farmers Savings Bank. Locations in Colesburg, Elkhart Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora. Member FDIC.
John and Bob back with you here, bottom of the third inning, 7-9 to 1 for the Panthers. Minster, Mesher, and McDonald slated for Monticello. Here's a hard ground ball left side. Shortstop will get to it. Fires the throw on the put out there. 6-3 ground out off the bat of Cody Minster for out number 1 here in the bottom of the third. Panthers lead 6-0. 5 in the first, 1 more in the second.
Andrew Mesher. I know it's a routine play, but the shortstop did a good job because he came and got it. If you sit back on your heels, that's a long, quick throw from short to first. It isn't any ballpark as far as that goes.
Mesher standing in the PH. Got an infield hit. His first time up was stranded in that first inning. Takes the ball outside there. 1-0 the count to Andrew Mesher, one of the 7 freshmen on the roster for Monticello. This one is skied right side. Shallow right field. Coming on is the right fielder. Decker will put it away for out number 2, and it brings up Tyler McDonald now. The Panther right fielder who grounded out to short his last time in the first stands in here with 2 quick outs in the bottom of the third. Nobody on. This one off the handle of the bat. That jammed him up and out right side. Foul ball, strike 1, 0-1 the count.
I'm sure the coaches will be telling the Monticello kids at this point in the ballgame, forget the scoreboard. Because if you think you've got, an advantage here, you get back on your heels. The next thing you know, somebody gets back in the ballgame.
One and 1 the count here to McDonald. Pops this one out of play right side. 1 ball and 2 strikes now here to Tyler McDonald. Tyler and his sister Taylor both transferring in from Boone this past season. They're both members of the basketball programs for Monticello. There's a chopper left side foul ball. 1 and 2 the count. Both of their parents are Monticello natives. Dad Brett, a 1987 graduate of MHS. All ball there. Keeps a count of 1 ball and 2 strikes here. McDonald, the number 9 batter, batting with 2 down here in the bottom of the third. This one sprayed out of play right side, and it will stay at 1 and 2. A 1-2 on the way again. This one's popped up and out of play again, right side. So 1 and 2 the count. Good battle here. Tyler McDonald against the right-hander Schulte for Mfl-Marmac. He's got 6 hits and 6 runs so far in this ballgame. This one is skied left side. Third baseman Miller going back makes a catch. The pop out for out number 3. 1, 2, 3. Panthers are down, but they lead 6-0 going to the 4th. We're back after this from KFCH Sports.
All Seasons Auto Body in Monticello specializes in body repair and painting on all makes and models. All Seasons Auto Body offers free estimates and reasonable rates. Open Monday through Friday and Saturdays by appointment. Best of luck from All Seasons Auto Body in Monticello.
Whatever your favorite sport, we know you will join Parrott Insurance and Grinnell Mutual in supporting all of our local athletes. Parrott Insurance is proud to be part of this community and looks forward to catching all of the sports action this year. If you want a strong insurance team working for you, call Parrott Insurance today for a quote from Grinnell Mutual and experience our policy of working together.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
Your family.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Pete Small Engine Repair is proud to support all the area athletes and coaches. For all of your small engine purchases, repairs, and rebuilds, call the Small Engine experts. Pete Small Engine Repair. Good luck. Go teams.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Monticello Sports is your retail sporting goods store in Monticello. They carry shoes, uniforms, and equipment and do specialty screening for all area schools. Monticello Sports is your specialty sporting goods shop in Monticello. Go teams!
Along with in-studio producer Darby Washington, John Swisher, Bob Hines, back with you on this Saturday night here in Dyersville inside Commercial Club Park, overlooking Jake Field. Monticello leading this Class 2A District 7 first rounder. Commanding fashion right now, 6-0 as we start inning number 4. As this game is 46 minutes old so far. 3-4-5, Schulte, Hertrap, and Zedu up for the Bulldogs of Mfl-Marmac.
I got to tell you, John, I'm an old school guy. When I started coaching high school baseball in 1971, we had wooden bats. Now, this bat these kids are using here is lime green, glow in the dark, I think. But I'm sure it puts the charge into a ball pretty good.
Yes, indeed. As Parker Cray has done a tremendous job here against Mfl-Marmac through 3 innings, 31 pitches here tonight. So saving that arm as much as you can with the next few games. Panthers hope to go as far as pitching, and the offense will take him, of course, here in this very tough district number 7. As he starts off with a walk there, 3-1 count, and ball 4. Schulte gets the base on balls as it brings up the number 4 hitter, Mason Hertrap now. Grounded out to Monticello at short his last time in the second, thanks to veteran and the fine PA man here of Beckman Baseball, Dan McClain, for his great stats, as he always gives us when we're able to join him up here in the press boxes. Standing in is Mason Hertrap now. Got a Kirsty runner on first base. And again, those funky-looking uniforms, all kinds of colors. I think there's 26 colors on those things, and there's a Kirsty runner at first, but we can't quite tell you who that is. Maybe Jake can help us out with the binoculars on that runner on first. Can you help us out, Jake? 0-1 the count. Jake, our fine scoreboard operator here at Jake Field. As there's a swing and a miss and a pitch one outside. 1-1, 0-2 is the count. No balls and 2 strikes the count here to the batter, Hertrap. As this one is up and in for ball 1. Now it's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. Here to the batter, Hertrap. Cray fires a pitch. It's fouled back into the backstop. Count is 1-2 still. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count.
Let's say I'm just still getting used to these uniforms, and I know they're becoming popular, so I guess I'll just have to get set back.
1-2 on the way. There is the ball off the plate. Now it's 2-2. Leave it there, Jake. 2-2 is the count now.
Parker's getting a little bit frustrated out there. He's missed a couple just off the corner. What he needs to do is get ahead, make him hit the ball, let his defense help him.
There's a strike. Outer half, thigh high, taking a surf trap. Second looking variety strikeout there. The 5th total strikeout. And 1 down brings up Andrew Z now, the runner on first base. Parker Cray, we talked about him throwing a perfect game back on Tuesday night, June the 2nd, against West Branch in a 11-0 win. Parker Cray became a part of the baseball history, the 43rd varsity player in the state to complete that task since 1962. There's a strike there, 0-1 the count. Ball's a strikeout or half, die high there, 0-2, quickly getting ahead of Z here. As, of course, Craig mentioned going to Upper Iowa. He struck out 9 West Branch batters in the 5-inning victory. The 0-2 on the way. Swung and missed outside. That one was waist high outside corner. Z swung through it. Another strikeout for out number 2. And Cray joined a list of KMCH area players who have also tossed perfect games. Tanner Pease of North Lynn. He did it against Albernet back on July 1st, 2010. B.J. Hermson, the West Delaware standout in the Minnesota Twins organization now, of course. He did it against Center Point Urbana back on June 9th of 2008. Billy Schmidt of Western Dubuque. He completed that task against Central DeWitt back on June 2nd of 2006. And Luke McDermott of Cascade did it against Central City on July 7th of 2005. There's a strike after the ball. 1-0 on the count here to number 6 batter Levi Ferguson. So what a outstanding effort. Only 43 since 1962. He joined a fine list, did Parker Cray. Swung on this inside pitch there for strike 2.
Yeah, the amazing thing about those perfect games, and they come along rarely, is everything has to happen correctly. You can't have a wild pitch on a third strike. Obviously, you can't have any errors.
There's strike 3, right down the pipe, waist high, and that's the way we go to the bottom of the 4th. 1 left on for Mfl-Marmac. Panthers still lead 6-0 back after this from KMC Sports.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Points.
For residential, commercial, or farm lawn care, call Dwayne at Spring Green Lawn Care in Dyersville. They are licensed and insured and offer free estimates. Spring Green Lawn Care, your full-service lawn care company in Dyersville.
For all your animal feed and nutrition needs, turn to your local U.S. Feeds dealer, the Edgewood Feed Mill. Good luck to all area athletes, teams, coaches, and fans from the Edgewood Feed Mill, your egg feeds experts in Edgewood.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Monticello Equipment wishes the best to all area athletes, teams, and coaching staff for continued success. For all of your ag equipment needs, see your Gold Star certified John Deere dealer, Monticello Equipment in Monticello.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Welcome back in. Bottom of the 4th inning. Panthers with the top part of the order up, Matt Monadnock, Derek Monadnock, and Jesse Ibid, 1-2-3. Matt Monadnock is 1 for 2 with a hit to center and a run scored back at the first. 1-1 the count here to the junior shortstop. Panthers scored 6 in the first on 6 hits. Since then, a no-hitter by the pitcher Schulte, giving up 6 hits and 5 runs in that first inning, then 1 run. No hits, 1 error in that second inning, 1-2-3 third inning. So Schulte has settled down. Thanks to Dan McLean again for some numbers here tonight. Unbelievable stat. 34 of the pitches that of the 61 have been to the 9-1-2 batters in this Panther lineup. This one's driven deep to right field. That's going to get down up against the bottom of the wall. Monadnock going into second with a stand-up double here to start the 4th inning.
Double brings up second base. Well, it's pretty deep in right center field. And actually, the center fielder did a good job again because it went all the way to the fence and was able to hold Monadnock to a double.
The 4th defense. You've got the 4th double of the game for the Panther offense here. 4th or 5th? 3rd? I thought I had 4. I miscounted. I'll take your word for it.
Seemed like 4.
Yeah, there's a ball off the catcher's glove, gets by him, rolls behind home plate. Marmac will go into third.
I'd have to say I think Mfl should be playing in. You cannot give them any more runs.
This ball is laced right side into right field. Doesn't matter there.
Nope.
As a base hit, RBI variety. First RBI for Derek Mfl-Marmac as he scores his twin brother Matt from third. 7-0 now in favor of the Panthers here in the bottom of the fourth inning.
He's got a little different mindset as a coach here in these tournament games. You'd like to get this game over with as soon as you can. Save your pitching.
Yes.
You can come up with 3 more runs here. Parker's only got to pitch 1 more shutout inning.
There's a ground ball, bouncing ball behind Coach Soper in the third base box. He made an effort at that one, could not handle that one, but he chases it down and fouled around.
I think we're going to hit him a few fungos before Tuesday.
He's got some tough plays over there, though.
Yes, he has.
They haven't been your routine slow grounders. There's a ball bouncing into there, getting away from the catcher to his right side. It's a wild pitch. Would advance Mfl-Marmac to second. Jesse Iben standing in. He's 1 for 2. A hit to right field, RBI, and scored the third run of the first inning. He flew out to center field his last time in the second. Standing in here with a runner on second, nobody down. Bottom of the fourth, 1-1 the count to Iben. Pitch on the way as the ball misses one inside, ball 2-2, and 1 the count.
Well, as I said earlier, these Monticello kids are going to make you throw strikes. That's the thing.
This one is sky deep to left field. Will it stay fair? It will. Bouncing down into the corner on the warning track is where it lands. The left fielder, Joe Huntingsmeyer, gets to it and fires it in, but on the 4. A stand-up double RBI there. The 4th double now for the Panthers as Iben gets his second RBI on the hit to left field. 32 as it brings in Derek Mfl-Marmac, the second run of this inning. 8th run here in the ball game for the Panthers.
He did a good job at opening up and pulling that ball on the left field line. The last few times he's gone the other direction because the ball's been on the outer half. That time he opened up really well.
Off-speed pitch, curls in there, inner half for a strike waste tie. To Mason Newhart, the junior first baseman, and an RBI hit and scored the 4th run in that first inning. Reached on an error, was stranded back in the second. The 0-1 on the way now. Waits back, grounds it hard right side under the glove of the second baseman Ferguson into right field. Coming around to score is Iben standing up, a throw away from the plate as Iben scores the 3rd run of the inning.
Run scores on the error.
Error charge there for second baseman Ferguson as Newhart gets the second base on the throw into the plate.
Yeah, the ball's hit hard, but he should have come up with it. There's no question. If he knocks it down as a second baseman, he's got to play at first base.
9-0 now. Monticello here in the bottom of the 4th innings, trying to get at least 1 more for the 10-run rule to be in effect in the 5th inning. Or 15 after 3 if they want to get fancy and add 6 more runs here with still nobody out in this bottom of the 4th inning. There's a strike taken at the knees in the inside corner for strike 1. 1-1 the count here to number 5 batter David Gray. He's 1 for 2 as well. He hit and scored back in the 5-run first inning, grounded out to the pitchers last time of the second. A 1-1 on the way. Outside, too low. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike here to Gray. This ball's popped up and out of play right side for strike 2. 2 and 2 the count here to David Gray, the junior right fielder, another one of the 8 juniors on this team for head coach Josh Soper. Ryan Gillett, Michael Reuter, Steve Holmes, the assistant coaches for the Monticello baseball staff. Wild pitch gets Newhart to third. Gray stands back in with a 3-2 count. Gray ready. Still nobody's out here, running on third. Chops this one right side. Second baseman waits back on it. Will fire to first after checking the runner as Newhart holds at third. And the 4-3 ground out to the second baseman for round number one brings up Jacob Mfl-Marmac now.
Played that one just right. Started out on the edge of the grass. Make sure he caught the ball first. Looked the runner back to third. Good throw to first base. And they still have to play in, obviously, down 9-0. 1-0.
Marmac is 1 for 2 as well. Popped out to the pitchers last time of the second. Ball downstairs for a ball. 1-0 the count. Got that 2 RBI hit to left field in the 5-run first inning as he was stranded on third in that inning. 1-0 the count here to Marmac, the freshman catcher for the Panthers. 1-0. There's a strike right over the heart of the plate. At the knees for strike one. 1-1 the count. Anamosa and Clayton Ridge Central getting ready for their contest coming up later on tonight. 7 o'clock scheduled start there. This one bounces to the backstop as the runner will come in. Scoring is Mason Newhart.
And a tough night for the catcher back there. Some of those obviously aren't his fault. Wild pitches in the dirt. Made a lot of trips back there, I'm afraid.
The 10th run of the night, the 4th this inning. 2-1 the count. Here to Marmac. There's a strike right over the heart of the dish, waist high. And we're even now, 2 balls and 2 strikes. This ball swatted foul left side. It goes to the end of the dugout where one of the Bulldog coaches sitting there, the pitching coach calling the pitches as he grabs it off the bounce and fires it into his pitcher. 2-2 the count here with 1 down. Ball downstairs. Ball 3, full count. Other games going on tonight in district number 8. Comanches taking on Tipton and Cascade. North Cedar and Bellevue will hook up later on tonight at 7 o'clock at Legion Park in Cascade. 3-2. Here's a ground ball deep in the hole. Backhanded. Nice stop at the shortstop. Fires across. Cannot get the throw completed as the first baseman Z reached out. It bounced over his glove and hit the runner Monticello getting to the bag. As a valiant effort by the shortstop, Hermkamp that time.
He played that ball right. He planted after he backhanded the ball. Threw it to first. It's still a tough throw, but he made a good play.
With the error on that, even though the valiant effort he still would have had, right, the runner as Coach Broadbeck is out. He tipped the ball, I believe, so it might be all for, you have to think, it's going to be all for Schulte here.
This is his first trip out tonight, I believe, isn't it?
It is. Yeah. 1 out here. I believe we're going to have a pitching change, and we will. We'll tell you more about the new Mfl-Marmac pitcher. The Panthers have struck for 4 more runs here in the bottom of the 4th with 1 down, a runner on first. First pitching change of the night. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
Honey Creek Storage has 2 locations for your storage needs, with units now available in several different sizes. Honey Creek Storage wishes all area athletes and coaches continued success. Honey Creek Storage. Check them out at www.honeycreekstorage.com.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Accent Laser Service is your local authorized Hewlett-Packard reseller for sales, service, supplies, and accessories. They stock a complete line of new and Accent brand toner cartridges, as well as new and compatible ink cartridges. Accent Laser Service at 969 East Main Street, number A in Manchester.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The staff at Bonenkamp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Service in Manchester and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home in Earlville proud to support all the area athletes and coaches. Good luck in tournament play from Bonenkamp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Service in Manchester and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home in Earlville.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
John Swisher, Bob Hines, back with you from Jink Field here in Dyersville. Side of this Class 2A District 7 double dip tonight. First round action around the state for high school baseball. Postseason play as Cody Minster standing in here facing the new pitcher Andrew Z, the first baseman. And now the pitcher for Mfl-Marmac throw down as the runner going. Hospodarski will slide in, Pete Rose style to second base. As the ball bounds away on the throw by the catcher, Burke. Andrew Z, one of the seniors, this is his fourth appearance on the year. He's got a 3-5 record, 37 innings pitched coming in, 61 hits against him, 65 runs against, 29 earned runs, a 5.49 ERA, 24 walks, 8 hit batters, 42 strikeouts, and opponents are hitting .339 against him. Another strike there for strike two. 0-2 the count. Here to the Panther, number 7 batter, Cody Minster, who's 0 for 2 on the night. A fly out to center in the first. Ground out to the shortstop last time in the third. This is up and in and nails Minster, the left side of his upper body, and he will hit by the pitch. Jog on down to first hit batter of the night, as runners will be on first and second here with Andrew Mesher, the DH, standing in. He had a single his first time in the first. Flew out to right field last time in the third.
One thing I want to mention here, John, back to the mindset of what you do in tournaments differently than you would do in the regular season. I'm sure with a 10-0 lead, Coach Soper and most coaches aren't going to try to steal a base. But number one, it is only the fourth inning. But number two, you want to get as many runs as you can and hopefully make this a 5-inning game. And again, save pitching.
That's what it's about.
Yeah.
Not trying to do it to show the other team up or anything like that. And there's a ball that hits the umpire as it was missed by the catcher, Burke. And Burke is going to call time and realizing, and he's also going to talk to his pitcher as maybe some signs were mixed up there as that just went by. He was expecting something different. That went right by his helmet, hit off the shoulder pad protector of the umpire and bounced in foul territory as the runner on second to third, Hospodarski, moved up. Minster stayed put at first.
And to follow up with what you said, John, about showing teams up, at any level other than high school, and I'm talking semi-pro, college, or the professional teams, if you did something like that, the next guy's going to take one for the team, which he did. Yeah. But it was not obviously intentional.
Run score. There's ball. He gets by the catcher all the way to the backstop. Hospodarski coming in to score. Minster will get to second base. So 11-0 now here for the Panthers, the lead. And they've matched their first run, total 5 runs here in the fourth.
Something that's impressed me about Monticello is they have stayed within themselves. They're not taking the big cuts. You haven't seen pop-ups, the ball beating the ground. They're staying within themselves, looking for their pitch. And again, that's Coach Soper's philosophy.
Other half there above the knees for a strike. Going to 1 the count. Hitter Andrew Mesher, the DH. He's 1 for 2. Upstairs for a ball 4. Ball 4 there to Mesher as he jogs on down to first base. Runners on first and second here. That is the first walk of the inning, the third of the game.
Excuse me, number 5. Do we have the wrong count there? He came back.
He came back. It was the wrong count, apparently. I'm not sure what the count is now.
Well, I thought he just signaled 3-1, but I'm not positive.
So Mesher back in there, grounds it softly right side. Second baseman coming up, bobbles it, throws it, not in time. So Mesher will be on first anyway after originally walking. Now he's on first. On the error. On the error there. Second error by the second baseman here in this inning. And runners on first and second. As a pinch hitter coming in here is Tyler McDonald. This is Tyler McDonald, number 2, the number 9 batter.
The right fielder, number 2, Tyler McDonald.
As he's 0 for 2, a ground out and a pop out his last time up.
John, the pitcher just faked third and faked the first and nobody booed. That's unusual.
Yeah. There's a ball upstairs for a ball 1. 1 and all the count. A move that they banned just starting this year in the major leagues.
Yes.
They'll fake the first, fake the third, look the first. That usually never work. Popped up right side, foul territory coming on. First baseman will put it away. Or out. Number 2. Brings up the number 10 hitter in this inning. Panthers have scored 5 runs. Matt Monticello now stands in. Got a hit. First time up in this inning and scored the first run of the inning. He's got 2 hits to center field and scored twice in this ball game in the first and fourth innings. Both of the innings in which the Panthers have scored 5 runs. They lead this one here in the bottom of the fourth inning, 11-0.
This Monticello twins are juniors now, John. My goal 5 years ago is to be able to tell them apart. By the time they graduated, I haven't.
Still hasn't happened.
No, not yet.
I'm sure you're not alone. 1-0. There's a ball outside for ball 2. 2-0 the count. The twin brothers, very athletic.
They are great kids,
talented basketball players as well. Yeah, just very well-mannered, soft-spoken kids. Just go about their work. We'll give you a smile every once in a while. There's a ball popped up and out of play right side. Foul ball get hustled by the first baseman. That time not able to get there as it started to go up on the hillside before the visiting bullpen area down the right field line. 2-1 the count here with 2 down. Runners on first and third. Bottom of inning number 4. The 11-0 lead here for Monticello in this Class 2A District 7 first round contest here tonight. The winner gets Mount Vernon on Tuesday night, right back here in Dyersville at 5 o'clock. Ball outside there, 3-1.
Every coach that's had this group of kids, and I'm talking about the whole roster, have always said how nice a bunch of kids they were to be around. You know, they just really have a good attitude toward what they do, no matter what the sport is.
And there is a strike in the home plate umpire. Thought he had strike 3. It was only strike 2.
Yeah, it was his ring 'em up move, and actually the pitch track on the outside chalk, he missed it anyway. But he's done a good job back there. I'm not going to say too much.
Veteran umpire. State tournament umpire, I believe. Strike 2. But everybody misses one once in a while there. This one is sky to left field. It's going to bounce. Left field will get to it. But not before 1 run is in, 2 runs are in. And a double by the leadoff man, Matt Monticello, his second double of the game.
Cole scores 2 runs.
2 RBI hit there by Monticello. This brings up Derek Monticello now. As both Minster and Mesher able to come around on that hit to left field that time. There's a strike in there to Monticello on the inner half for strike 1. All the 1 to count.
John, I found since I've retired, I'm a much better player, coach, and umpire. Up here in the booth, I mean, I can see everything.
Just like the fans.
That's right.
0-1 to count. 7 runs in this inning for the Panthers. They've increased their lead, which was 6 coming in, to 13. They're 2 away from winning on the 15-run rule here in the 4th inning. With 2 down, there's an off-speed pitch for Monticello. He was pulling out that front foot, waiting back on that one. He's ready to slam that one into left field. but not able to get a piece of it for strike two, 1-2 the count. The right-hander, Z, looks at the runner and deals the 1-2 pitch. It's off the plate inside for ball two. 2-2 the count here to Mfl-Marmac. Beckman receiving the top seed in this district, number 7. They await the winner of the second game tonight, Clayton Ridge Central and Anamosa. That'll come up on Tuesday night here at Jake Field at 7 o'clock. This one skied on the infield. Left side, shortstop Hermtramp is there. He'll put it away for the third out. Not before 11 batters for the play for the Panthers, and they score 7 runs. So the fifth we go, 13-0. Monticello back after this from KMC Sports.
Edgewood Convalescent Home and Lincolnwood Assisted Living specialize in long and short-term skilled care. Good luck to the area athletes, teams, and coaches for continued success from Edgewood Convalescent Home and Lincolnwood Assisted Living, both in Edgewood.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply are your dairy experts in Monticello. Best of luck to all area athletes, teams, coaches, and fans from Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply in Monticello.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare close to home.
Cornerstone Family Practice and Guttenberg Municipal Hospital are proud to support the area athletes, teams, and coaches and wish them continued success. Cornerstone Family Practice and Guttenberg Municipal Hospital, your experts in healthcare.
Does your athlete have knee, ankle, or muscle pain from training hard? Are you looking for a simple, quick, and safe way to relieve that pain? Long-Term Medical Supply can help with their new non-prescription TENS device. Stop by the Long-Term Medical Supply location in downtown Manchester and relieve your athlete's pain today.
John Swisher, Bob Hines back with you. Top of the fifth inning is here as Monticello leading this ball game 13-0. Strike one now, ball one to the number 7 batter, 7-8-9, Decker, Miller, Burke, slated here for Mfl-Marmac. This could be their final time on offense here in this 2015 campaign. So swing and a miss by Decker for strike two, 1-2. The count, the Panthers scored 7 more runs in that bottom of the fourth inning on 4 hits, 3 more Mfl-Marmac errors. They now have 5 in the game. 1 runner left on base, and there's a strikeout. For out, number 1 brings up Brady Miller now.
They got him on a fastball, overpowered him, but he's still a lot of sliders for strikes today. And then he is really tough when he can do that.
1 down here in the top of the 5th inning. Parker Cray and a good job here tonight. 1-0 the count, ball outside there. Only giving up 2 hits, 3 runners left on base for Mfl-Marmac through 4 innings. Ball well over the head of the batter and past the catcher's glove to the backstop. 2-0 the count.
He got a new ball on that pitch, and it just got away from it is all I think.
A little too slippery.
Yeah.
Too shiny. Not enough dirt on it yet. Yeah. Vaseline. Wait a second.
No.
Can't do that.
I don't think so.
Up and in. Well, you could. And a lot of Major League pitchers have.
Yes, they have.
3-0 the count.
Parker's hat looks clean, though.
Yes. Only 4 base runners on the night for Mfl-Marmac. Ooh, there's a ball that almost, did it get a piece of his helmet?
I think it got just
drizzed off 4 anyway.
Yeah. It may have not, but just over the top of it.
Take the ball, brings up the catcher. Bryce Burke now stands in. Now the catcher, Marnock, will also have to have a word. This pitcher and courtesy runner coming in. Number 5. 5, thank you.
Are you guys guessing or what on this?
Number 5, Derek Larson, the freshman.
I can't see any numbers.
Is pinch running at first base. Just squint your eyes. Oh,
okay, Jake's giving me his binocular.
Number 9, batter Bryce Birch standing in. Runner on first and 1 down here in the 5th. There's a strike at the outside corner at the knees. I don't think Burke, he got a hit to center his last time in the 3rd.
I don't think I'd be holding that runner on first base.
Not at this point. Newhart electing to, though.
Yep.
Practicing the little things.
That makes sense.
0-1 on the way. Another pitch right in that outside corner. Anthony's for strike 2. 0-2 the count. With 1 away here in the top of the 5th inning. The Panthers can win this one via the 10-run rule after 5 innings if they get 2 more outs here. They'll close up shop early tonight in this first round game. The ball upstairs for ball 1. 1-2 the count as Anamosa, Clayton Ridge Central await. Clayton Ridge Central just starting to get up and throw down the right field side. Anamosa still sitting and taking this game in down the left field side. We won't start much before 7 o'clock. The design start time here in this district game. And there's a strike to the outside corner, waist high. Looking variety there for out number 2. And the Bulldogs are down to their final out of the season.
God, I could hit that slider from up here. I know I could.
As leadoff man Ty Hefner stands in now. Takes a strike. Outer half, Anthony, strike 1. 0-1 the count. There's a ball missing the zone. 1-1 the count. Runner on first, 2 away. Hefner struck out both his times so far in this game. The first and 3rd innings. Reached on a fast ball his first time up. Swings through this one on the outside corner for strike 2. 1-2 the count. Panthers are 1 strike away from winning their first round district game. And getting to the second round against Mount Vernon on Tuesday night, right back here at Jink Field. They're 1-2 on the way, and there it is. Swung on and missed. And there's your ball game. As 3 strikeouts in the inning, and ends the ball game here in the 5th inning via the 10-run rule. We'll come back, take a look at totals as Monticello wins 13-0. We're back after this from KMC Sports.
Bodensteiner Implement are proud sponsors of all area athletes, teams, and coaches, and wish them continued good luck. For all your John Deere needs, see Bodensteiner Implement, your Gold Star John Deere dealer at one of your local locations.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TaukeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Manchester CarQuest wishes all area athletes, teams, and coaches good luck for a fantastic season. For all of your automotive and ag parts and service, Manchester CarQuest at 110 South 11th Street in Manchester.
GMB Bank in Manchester is proud to support all area athletes and their communities. The GMB team is your connection to convenient banking and everyday time savers, like your debit card, online banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. Connect with a financial partner who truly understands your needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
For all of your new construction, plumbing, and repair needs, rely on John, owner of Hins Plumbing in Anamosa. Hins Plumbing is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. For all of your plumbing needs, Hins Plumbing in Anamosa, everyone's favorite plumber.
Larry at Greenworks Landscaping can create the look you've always wanted with landscaping, trees, and shrubs, retaining walls, paver patios, fire rings, and windbreaks. Larry can deliver bulk mulch. And edgers, call Larry at 563-920-3776. Greenworks Landscaping, from complete custom landscape to the do-it-yourselfer.
Building better cattle with Purina and Carl's Feed and Farm Store. Optimize overall herd health, breed back rates, and profit potential with wind and rain mineral from Purina. Best of luck to all area athletes, teams, and coaches from Carl's Feed and Farm Store in Manchester.
Strength on its own can be impressive. When consistency is added, that's when it becomes real. Northwestern Mutual has been able to deliver real financial strength for over 150 years through every economic environment. Contact me, Mitch Payton or Matt Schulte today. Northwestern Mutual, insurance, investments, ideas.
Hillside Manufacturing is your small machine shop on Campo Road in Delhi. Hillside Manufacturing specializes in boat docks, metal fabrications, custom powder painting, and manufacturing outdoor wood boilers. Call Daryl and Deanna Hogan at 563-922-9026 today. Hillside Manufacturing. Go Wildcats.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
Delhi Machine Shop does lathe work, mill work, and all types of manufacturing and tractor repair. They are open Monday through Friday and until noon on Saturday. For all of your service calls, tractor repairs, and overhauls, see the specialists at Delhi Machine Shop.
Get in shape and have fun at 24-Hour Total Fitness Center on East Main in Manchester. All levels, all ages. Begin your road to better health today at 24-Hour Total Fitness Center, East Main, Manchester.
Wolfcool Electric specializes in residential, commercial, agricultural, industrial, and aerial work. They sell and service Generac generators and renewable energy systems. For all of your electric sales and service needs, call the experts at Wolfcool Electric, 563-922-2395.
John and Bob back with you from Jake Field here in Dyersville, wrapping up this first of two more games here tonight coming from KMCH Sports. Both season time here from KMCH as West Delaware and Western Dubuque softball coming up from Sealfield. Bill Logan will have all the action for you a little before 7 o'clock tonight as those two teams will battle it out. They split the first conference meeting this year on two separate nights because of weather. And should be exciting action from Sealfield tonight. Bill will be on the air in the next half hour and bring it all to you. We will be here and we'll be taking in this second game of Anamosa and Clayton Ridge Central, and then we'll join in progress the action after the conclusion of the West Delaware and Western Dubuque contest as Monticello has advanced on to the second round game on Tuesday night, 5 o'clock right here on a Tuesday against Mount Vernon. Take a look at the final numbers in this game here tonight for Mfl-Marmac as they end their season at 11-20, 2-11 in non-conference action, and 1-6 in neutral field play. The Bulldogs, no runs, 2 hits, 5 errors, 4 runners left on. Struck out 10 times against Parker Cray and were walked 2 times. For Monticello, 13 runs, 10 hits, no errors, 4 runners left on base. Struck out no times against the pitching of Schulte and Z, and 3 free passes, 2 walks, and 1 hit batter in the contest. For Parker Cray, it improves his record to 5-2 on the season, the senior for the Monticello Panthers, as the contest lasted 1 hour and 23 minutes here tonight. Monticello came out, took care of business in the 13-0 final in 5 innings by the 10-run rule. They did what they needed to against this young, inexperienced varsity Mfl-Marmac team who, good luck to Coach Broadback and company for trying to improve Mfl-Marmac and the baseball there and get those expectations up again, as they haven't had some success for a while. And people who have been a part of losing programs understand that. It's tough. It's not easy to do. And best of luck to them to try to change the culture there.
That's right, John. This game pretty much went the way most people thought it would have been scripted. Monticello plays their game. They throw strikes. They make the plays. They hit the ball, run the bases aggressively, and that's the way it went tonight. But I also want to give a tip of the hat to MFL. You know, those kids had trouble picking it up tonight. They faced probably as good a pitcher as they faced all year. And, they made some physical errors, and with experience, that'll get better. And like you say, it was maybe what you expected, but I like the efforts of the kids on both teams tonight.
Yes, indeed, as Monticello moves on with the record at 20-10, 2-0 in neutral play, non-conference of 8-2 now after their 20th win of the season and their 30th game, as they will get ready to face the Mustangs of Mount Vernon coming up on Tuesday night at 5 o'clock. As we will be back in a couple hours from now, depending on the time of that softball game. But we'll be taking in Clayton Ridge Central, taking on the Animals of Blue Raiders here tonight in Game 2 of this Class 2A District 7 doubleheader, as Bill Logan will greet you in about 15 minutes or so from now, and he will have all the action from Class 4A semifinal softball at Sill Field in Manchester as the Hawks take on the Western Dubuque Bobcats. It does it for now. For my partner, Bob Hines, and studio producer John Washington, we'll talk to you in a couple hours again here from Dyersville. John Swisher saying once again the final. Monticello over Mfl-Marmac in Game 1 here tonight in District 7 action, 13-0 in 5 innings. We're back after this with Bill Logan coming up shortly here on KMCH.
The KCRG TV9 First Alert forecast for the rest of your evening. Storms are likely. Heavy rain at times, producing 1 to 3 inches, and locally higher amounts may cause flash flooding concerns through the evening. Lows near 70. Chances of storms early tomorrow, then a break. More storms likely tomorrow night into Monday. These storms have the potential of becoming strong to severe. Highs tomorrow around 88.